Hello friends, I'm Sudhir and you're enjoying the YouTube channel English Carnival, a journey of learning with joy. Friends, today we are going to explore some multiple choice questions based on the life and literature of one of the greatest poets, that is John Keats. But friends, before we proceed, I request you to subscribe to this channel by just pressing the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon so that you may get the notifications of uploaded such academic videos on this particular channel called English Carnival in coming days. Friends, John Keats was no doubt one of the greatest poets, and he belongs to the Romantic age or Romantic period of English literature. Friends, he was born in London in 1795, and although he died at the age of 25-26, he had perhaps the most remarkable career of any English poet in the history of English literature. So friends, without delay, let us move and see around 50 to 51 multiple choice questions and their answers based on John Keats' life and his literary contribution. So let us move towards the first question. We have the first question. John Keats was born in dash. Options are A. Canada, B. England, C. America, and D. Italy. Correct answer is B, and he was born in England. Question number 2, we have John Keats was born on dash. Options are A. 31st October 1795, B. 13th October 1795, C. 31st October 1759, and D. 13th October 1759. The correct answer is A, and he was born on 31st October 1795. Question number 3, we have who calls Keats one of the inheritors of unfulfilled renown? Options are A. Shelley, B. Byron, C. Scott, and D. Southey. Correct answer is A, and it is P.B. Shelley. Question number 4, we have what was the span of Keats' life? Options are A. 24 years, B. 25 years, C. 26 years, and D. 27 years. Correct answer is C, and it is 26 years. Question number 5, we have who wrote the famous pastoral elegy on the death of Keats? Options are A. Coleridge, B. Scott, C. Wordsworth, and D. Shelley. Correct answer is D, and it is Shelley, P.B. Shelley. Question number 6, we have what was the title of the elegy written by P.B. Shelley on the death of John Keats? Options are A. Lycidas, B. Adonis, C. Astrophel, and D. none of these. Correct answer is B, and it is Adonis. Question number 7, we have pure poet is the title given to dash. Options are A. John Keats, B. P.B. Shelley, C. S.T. Coleridge, and D. William Wordsworth. Correct answer is A, and it is John Keats. Question number 8, we have the word Hellenism is associated with dash. Options are A. Shelley, B. Keats, C. Wordsworth, and D. Coleridge. Correct answer is B, and it is John Keats. We have the next question, question number 9. Keats is considered as the master of dash. Options are A. the sonnet, B. the ode, C. the elegy, and D. none of these. Correct answer is B, and it is the ode. Question number 10, we have Keats died in dash. Options are A. France, B. England, C. Rome, and D. America. The correct answer is C, and it is Rome. Question number 11, we have Keats died on dash. Options are A. 23rd Feb 1821, B. 28th Feb 1821, C. 23rd Feb 1812, and D. 21st Feb 1822. Correct answer is A, and he died on 23rd Feb 1821. Question number 12, we have Keats is associated with dash literary movement. Options are A. Renaissance, B. Romanticism or Romantic, C. Modernism, and D. Postmodernism. Correct answer is B, and he is associated with Romantic literary movement or Romanticism. We have the next question, question number 13. Dash was the cause of the death of Keats at such early age. Options are A. disease of consumption, that is tuberculosis, B. frustration, C. criticism, and D. drowning. The correct answer is A, and it is disease of consumption. Question number 14, we have which odes written by John Keats ends up with the line forever wilt thou love and she is fair. Options are A. Ode on a Grecian urn, B. Ode to autumn, C. Ode to a nightingale, and D. Ode to Psyche or to Psyche. Correct answer is A, and it is Ode on a Grecian urn. Question number 15, we have how did John Keats begin his career? Options are A. as a proofreader, B. as a clerk, C. as an apprentice to an apothecary, and D. as a sub-editor? The correct answer is C, and it is he started his career as an apprentice to an apothecary. Question number 16 we have, which poem of John Keats is modeled on Milton's Paradise Lost in style and structure? Options are A. Hyperion, B. Isabella, C. Endymion, and D. Lamia. The correct answer is A, and it is Hyperion. Question number 17 we have, John Keats took the story of Endymion from dash. Options are A. Greek mythology, B. Italian folk, C. Irish legends, and D. none of these. Correct answer is A, and it is Greek mythology. Question number 18 we have, John Keats' volume of the poem of 1817 was dedicated to dash. Options are A. Leigh Hunt, B. William Wordsworth, C. Fanny Browning, and D. none of these. Correct answer is A, and it is dedicated to Leigh Hunt. Question number 19 we have, dash is the hero of Keats' Lamia. Options are A. Prothero, B. Lorenzo, C. Corinth, and D. Clemene. Correct answer is A, and Prothero is the hero of John Keats' Lamia. Question number 20 we have, Keats was a Greek born in England. Why is it said so about John Keats? Options are A. Because Keats borrowed most of his themes from Greek mythology, B. Because Keats was a highly sensuous poet like the Greek poets, C. Because Keats had a great fascination for Greek heroes, and D. Because he was a great admirer of Homer. Correct answer is A, and it is because Keats borrowed most of his themes from Greek mythology. Question number 21 we have, dash is the recurrent feature in John Keats' poetry. Options are A. Synesthesia, B. Moral, C. Destruction, and D. Nature. The correct answer is A, and it is synesthesia. Question number 22 we have, escapism can be pointed out in John Keats' dash composition. Options are A. Ode to a Nightingale, B. Ode on a Grecian Urn, C. Ode to Duty, and D. Ode to Autumn. The correct answer is A, and it is Ode to a Nightingale. Question number 23 we have, 23rd question we have, dash had published John Keats' sonnet O Solitude. Options are A. Leigh Hunt, B. Byron, C. Wordsworth, and D. Coleridge. Correct answer is A, and it is Leigh Hunt. Question number 24 we have, how many sonnets did John Keats write? Options are A. 60, B. 61, C. 70, and D. 71. Correct answer is B, and it is 61. Question number 25 we have, John Keats fell in love with dash. Options are A. Fanny Keats, B. Fanny Browning, C. Emma Keats, and D. Rachel Brown. Correct answer is B, and John Keats fell in love with Fanny Browning. Question number 26 we have, oh for a life sensation rather than the thought. Who said it? Options are A. William Wordsworth, B. P.B. Shelley, C. John Keats, and D. S.T. Coleridge. Correct answer is C. John Keats. Question number 27 we have, dash was the name of John Keats' father. Options are A. Joseph Keats, B. Thomas Keats, C. Lord Keats, and D. Frank Keats. Correct answer is B, and Thomas Keats was the name of John Keats' father. Question number 28, Keats gave up the field of medicine for literature or poetry in dash. Options are A. 1817, B. 1821, C. 1819, and D. 1820. Correct answer is A, and it is 1817. Question number 29 we have, John Keats' Endymion was written in dash. Options are A. 1816, B. 1817, C. 1818, and D. 1819. Correct answer is C, and it was written in 1818. Question number 30 we have, John Keats' Hellenism shows dash. Options are A. Love for Greek art, B. Love for beauty, C. Love for past, and D. all of the above. Correct answer is A, and John Keats' Hellenism shows love for Greek art. Question number 31 we have, John Keats Museum was opened in dash. Options are A. 1825, B. 1909, C. 1925, and D. 1931. Correct answer is C, and it is 1925. Question number 32 we have, which of the following ode is not composed by John Keats? Options are A. Ode to a Nightingale, B. Ode to Psyche, C. Ode to Evening, and D. Ode on a Grecian Urn. Correct answer is C, and it is Ode to Evening. Question number 33 we have, the word cold pastoral is used for dash. Options are A, the monk, B, the priest, C, the urn, and D, the poet. Correct answer is C, and it is the urn. Question number 34 we have, in his early poetry, John Keats was influenced besides Spenser by dash. Options are A, Wordsworth, B, Leigh Hunt, C, Southey, and D, St. Coleridge. Correct answer is B, and it is Leigh Hunt. Question number 35 we have, John Keats' Hyperion is written in the epic style of dash. Options are A, Homer, B, Virgil, C, Milton, and D, Spenser. Correct answer is C, and it is Milton. Question number 36 we have, heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Who wrote it, or who wrote this line? Options are A, Coleridge, B, Wordsworth, C, Keats, and D, Shelley. Correct answer is C, and it is John Keats. Question number 37 we have, the term egotistical sublime is used by dash for Wordsworth's poetry. Options are A, Tennyson, B, Shelley, C, Keats, and D, Coleridge. The correct answer is C, and it is John Keats. Question number 38 we have, there is providence even in the fall of a sparrow. Who said this line? Options are A, Eliot, B, Pope, C, Wordsworth, and D, John Keats. Correct answer is D, of course, and it is John Keats. Question number 39 we have, Keats is abundantly and enchantingly sensuous. Who said it? Options are A, Wordsworth, B, Matthew Arnold, C, Shelley, and D, Alfred Tennyson. Correct answer is A, and this statement was said by Matthew Arnold. Question number 40 we have, selections from Keats was written by dash. Options are A, Arnold, B, Ward, C, Simpson, and D, Eliot. The correct answer is B, and it is Ward. Question number 41 we have, in how many volumes John Keats' works were published? Options are A, first, B, 3 volumes, C, 5 volumes, and D, 7 volumes. Correct answer is B, and John Keats' works were published in 3 volumes. Question number 42 we have, John Keats is known as the poet of dash. Options are A, society, B, nature, C, love, and D, beauty. Correct answer is D, and he is known as the poet of beauty. Question number 43 we have, John Keats was the eldest child of the dash children in the family. Options are A4, B5, C3, and D6. Correct answer is B, and he is the eldest child of the 5 children in his family. Question number 44 we have, John Keats registered himself as a medical student in the year dash. Options are A, 1812, B, 1813, C, 1814, and D, 1815. Correct answer is D, and in 1815 he registered himself as a medical student. Question number 45 we have, the first volume of Keats' poetry came in or published in dash. Options are A, 1816, B, 1817, C, 1821, and D, 1822. The correct answer is B, and it is 1817. Question number 46 we have, John Keats dedicated his famous work Endymion to dash. Options are A, Shelley, B, Thomas Chatterton, C, Fanny Brawley, and D, Leigh Hunt. Correct answer is B, and this famous work was dedicated to Thomas Chatterton by John Keats. Question number 47 we have, the year dash was the culminating point in Keats' career. Options are A, 1817, B, 1818, C, 1819, and D, 1820. Correct answer is C, and it is 1819. Question number 48 we have, a thing of beauty is a joy forever is the opening line of dash. Options are A, Ode to Autumn, B, Ode on a Grecian urn, C, Endymion, and D, Ode to a Nightingale. Correct answer is C, and this is the opening line of the renowned poem called Endymion. Question number 49 we have, with which of the following poets do we associate the pictorial quality of poetry? Options are A, Shelley, B, Wordsworth, C, Keats, and D, Milton. Correct answer is of course C, and that is John Keats. Question number 50 we have, who wrote the following lines? We hate poetry that has a palpable design upon us. Options are A, John Keats, B, P.B. Shelley, C, Coleridge, and D, Long. Correct answer is A, and it is John Keats. So friends, all these are the multiple choice questions based on John Keats' life and his literary contribution. I hope friends you have liked and understood all these multiple choice questions discussed in this today's video. Friends, if you have really liked it, I request you to like it, share it among your friends, near and dear ones as well. Friends, if you are a new viewer to this channel, then I request you to subscribe to this channel by just pressing the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon, so that you may get the notifications of uploaded such academic videos on this particular channel called English Carnival in coming days. So friends, we'll meet soon again with a different video on different piece of literature. Till then friends, just take care of yourself and be happy. Thank you very much.